we doing, Holmes?
We, the LSA guys, plus Runt and some Swedish dudes, Moomin and Jayhong, just arrived Fort Wayne. We're gonna go check out their damn arena. There's already UV lights everywhere, just in like the foyer and in the toilet. So I've got my expectations are high in terms of how it's gonna look. So let's see. Right.
Briefing room?
Let's go. They got like a whiteboard.
Ooh, that's cool.
Thing. Interesting. Very cool. I love the prison aesthetic they've got everywhere with just like bars and stuff.
Yeah, it's very.
I love the idea of putting like children in prison. That's just quite fun.
Yeah, it's got the torture room kind of vibe going on it, hey? Got the
It sure
medieval
does.
torture room.
Yo.
42 suits, Helios 2.
Mother's meeting.
Good to go? Alright, lead away. Who's leading our tour?
I like being able to actually move around, but here I feel too constricted.
Multiple doors.
Yeah.
Just go through any door? Yep.
Yeah, straight. So straight into the center of the maze.
So straight in by center of the maze.
Yeah.
Hey.
I guess the easy thing is you kind of point out as soon as you walk in.
Blue base right here.
Literally right at the entrance as soon as you come out this door.
And these ramps aren't in use at all.
Ramps are not in use, but you are allowed to have 1 foot in.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
can keep 1 foot on it. Yeah.
Sure.
And then we, in attempts to try to make the game cleaner, especially in the bases because they're very narrow, we added basically just like dead zone essentially. You can't basically be here. If your pack is off, you cannot stand here whatsoever.
So clearway zones.
Standard baseline. Wall here has been recently changed. This used to cover the entire grate, but now this is kind of cut in half. Reason for this is because when a lot of people are stunned in here, they tuck in. You either have to overcommit to get stunned, or you can just basically just shoot between, depending on what the situation is, right? You can actually shoot through this grate to simply go. I was not a believer of it at first, but it works.
Usually great RNG is not awesome.
RNG grade here is actually good. I don't know why. It works.
That's the highest percentage RNG
Yeah,
grade.
it's like 80%, which is really good. Otherwise, yeah, it's a standard base, honestly.
We tried to make this kind of a one-person like side.
Well, it's not one. It's just the occupancy zone concept is that there used to be a big problem where people would sit like this.
Three. So
Yeah. So the idea now is that you can have 2 in here. It doesn't matter if your legs over there, your legs over there.
kind of like how you guys had in Green Bay.
Yeah, exactly. So it's to prevent that nonsense where people were just tucked between 2 players.
Like, oh no, I died.
This line, is that when you're dead on this side, you gotta go out that door? Is that what
Ideally,
this is
yes. Yeah.
But
Should bring that up in captain's meeting.
There's a lot of.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a captain, but I know.
I'm over it. I'm sober now. I just don't want to talk about it.
yeah.
We'll go about it later.
No foils on bases, you love to see.
Oh yeah, baby.
This side. Same thing on this side. So same thing here. You can't step anywhere or be anywhere past when your pack's off. This just makes it so that it's clear on the baseline as well. This will be tarped off. So
Oh, yeah.
This is basically like a wall. This basically makes it so we actually have bases cut off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd be able to shoot right into Green.
Yeah. I was wondering about that when I was looking at the map. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's why we put a tarp up here to make it more balanced. Well,
Yeah.
it's
It
not
just plays
overpowered,
better.
but it's balanced.
So you guys, if you're, do you guys have any lefties?
No.
Oh shit. Well, it doesn't matter. You guys are tall people, so
Yeah.
Freaking tall.
and you can probably already tell what this spot's good for.
Yeah.
In general. This is gonna be a very popular spot.
Yeah, this is
I don't really
exit
this
spots.
Yeah.
That's actually, that's awesome.
It's a very strong spot.
When I saw it, I'm like, yeah, that'll be awesome for shooting the people at the door. Well, it's awesome for shooting the people at the base.
It's a very popular spot. You're gonna see a lot of jackasses here just peeking out shooting.
That's
You know
great.
about the
Into green too. So.
Yeah. So from this spot, we can shoot
Yeah, so they'll be
into the
dueling
base.
here.
That's crazy.
They'll be dueling here, and it's on a ramp, so you're like dueling. And that's not right. Home site diff. Don't know how to duel on this without dying. We will be falling many a time. Like
This spot's called Gremlin.
Absolutely
I like death trap because people are gonna die here.
say that. I don't know if it was like that during league.
We can revise and take a look at it.
It's kind of fun.
This is the copy.
That's the dead ramp corner over there. So
Dead ramp?
Nothing there.
Nothing
It's just
there.
a ramp. It's locked up for competitive play.
Ooh.
So.
Okay.
Aha.
Nullifying this guy?
Little gremlin corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of nonsense that happens here where people want to like contest them for it.
Yeah.
These grades are not as friendly for RNG. They suck.
Oh, great stuff. Interesting.
Yeah, they're not that good.
I couldn't even see
Like
through
that's
that.
about the biggest like opening through a wall we have.
Yeah.
Over in red we have like holes in the wall, but they're
But yeah, those grades, honestly, you don't have to stress out too much about them unless someone's standing physically on it. You can't really see through it.
Oh, is this the infamous cubby?
yes.
Yes.
That Luke
Infamous
walked
cubby.
up.
Can we stand here and talk about it for 20, 30 minutes?
Sure, why not?
I think everybody wants to hear that.
And that would be the quick I heard about that. And I'm so sorry.
There we go.
What's
Oh, is it?
TLDR?
TLDR.
Oh, has it been? It's been blocked it off.
Like interview something like that, or like we were talking about the
It's
cubby.
really.
Oh.
He was talking about it for a long time.
Is there a story behind this cubby?
Just how overpowered it is. So once we have this out, especially if you're a left, you can play this super.
I flourish in here, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I can sit in here and then like the space is like literally just you can't take it because
Just
Almost.
someone has to just grab you from here to get you out. That's what makes green base so just impressive to deal with just what base is a strong base.
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah, we have a lot of spectators.
So you can see quite a bit.
Get excited. This is awesome.
This space is great.
Yeah.
So this is the long hall that is
So
harder to come in, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the spot where if you
Most
manage,
of the
if you
time.
manage your senses, you can watch both
Yes.
doors.
Yes.
Yes.
While holding back here and then fly
That
over
is
the top of
that is the main like solo
Yeah,
spot.
that's
Yeah.
so fun. And then you can dash into that corner.
This is a very,
Oh.
this is a very,
Yeah.
this is a very creative base though.
Yeah.
There's a lot you can do with here, just
Yeah.
in particular, especially with what's going on outside is being controlled. Like I said, green base is arguably the strongest base here, arguably.
Yeah.
The cubby being the way it is now, I'm curious to see how that plays out. But
Same.
I think it'll be.
It is a
it'll
nerf
be
to the
good.
base. I don't know how
It
much
is a
of
very
nerf.
big
So-
nerf to the base.
People obviously would take from here, right? But when
They
we're
can take,
listening-
they can take from there. I'm weird. I can hear you.
Whoa, that's funny. That's
I'm gonna take
funny.
it,
So,
but
see,
on
honestly,
top-
most
top-
people-
like I'm a lefty, so the top of their spot I do is here, or if I'm in the situation there, I scoot in and shoot over.
Say, most people honestly take it from
Yeah,
this
that's the
spot.
standard
Oh
spot.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the standard spot. You just gotta be careful. There's some top players here. They can, if you're hugging here, can shoot.
Oh yeah, they can shoot over this half wall right
Yeah.
here.
Good thing I'm ready to show up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's just one thing to keep in mind. Yeah.
Striker, our big guy.
Also, the half walls that are up, we put half walls up, and we're gonna put some up in this hallway, and there's some over there.
The
All the
base-
players have issues because their shoulders show. And I'm
People
just
play
like,
this wall.
don't have to do anything. I'm just-
Righties play this wall. I'm not right-handed, so I don't understand it, but it's really hard. A lot of people
Well,
play
because
it. They like
it kind of curves
It
in
curves
just
in,
a little bit.
so it's hard to shoot them in this little spot right here. But some people sometimes struggle to take it because you have one in here and then you have one guy right there who's just watching across, right?
Yeah.
So like unless
So
your
the only
timing is like
thing is, like,
immaculate,
if
this
you're,
guy gets
like,
stunned, it's
right
really
there,
hard
like,
to
you have
take him out.
someone-
He just immediately rotating to shoot him.
You know,
There's a lot
it's
of
hard to
crawling
see.
here. A
This is
lot.
like the spot where
Because both these spots feel insanely strong.
Yes.
Yeah. So this-
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
really
there's a
does.
lot of, yeah. Now you see why green's popular and it's good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Green's a very good base. It's just, like I said, it's creative because of the way it's designed. It's not like a standard base
No,
design.
I like that. Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of ways to just really mix and match what you do. Like I said, because I'm left-handed, I'm skinny, I can stand there.
Yeah.
It's an off angle, people don't expect you there.
I've even started to defend the base from there because people don't expect it.
Yeah, it's just a good off angle.
And every time you're standing on one, you're open from out the.
Yes.
Yeah, like example, like you can stand here or sometimes stand right here. Like right here, so this one's one pass out.
That'd be a pretty-
Typically,
Yeah,
it's reliable setup.
yeah,
here.
because you will be
So it's a
thinking
good off
shoulders
angle,
count,
shoot 'em.
right?
Like,
It
well,
doesn't
you know
count,
you're
they'll
doing it.
just
You don't
cut
have
you
to
off
be
because you're
shooting,
in
but
3 seconds.
it's about making
So,
sure.
yeah, you're
One second is a standing
But
mobility.
then you become
Yeah.
super exposed to your back.
It's all about, yeah, it's all about who's controlling the other side of the wall.
Oh, with that.
Yeah, that's the whole
I was like, yeah, if I tuck right in, like a double, but in game, I'm going straight into that.
This thing is so crazy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
You know,
Very-
both-
it's- I mean, yeah, it's a good base. There's gonna be a lot of shit happening here, like end game.
Yeah,
A lot
so
of games will be like that.
you-
If that
usually-
changes, that's what we're gonna see, right? We don't know.
Please change it, please help change it.
Yeah. The coming being removed makes it.
Oh yeah, this is a bit fun.
Yeah, change
Oi,
that.
hello.
You can't change it in the game, at the game. I don't really want this wall here.
Alright.
Alright. Put it away.
I'm not gonna lie, that's my house.
Oh, yeah, no, he's not here.
So, I was gonna we can go this way or that way, same thing. People call this dark hall.
Yes.
So, if you hear people talking about it, or say anything about it,
Back hall.
It's back hall, dark hall.
And this, we used to have 2 sentinels, so this is where the second sentinel used to be.
This looks like a really
The
strong
other one is
position,
upstairs in the
but in reality, alright, so you get good fun of that. There's no way to get that fun without being completely open from 2 angles.
Yeah.
Which is a bit. So if you play here,
Yeah.
maybe you get 3 corridors you can control if you manage
Yeah,
senses.
this spot's good if you have somebody walking the hallway,
Yeah.
essentially. 'Cause anybody can walk through it. I was mentioning this earlier, I can show you this real quick.
It depends, like this area does get
So
played.
one of the big changes I made to this place, which will have them all set up properly, is there's a lot of like 3 long hallways here. There's one here, there's one in the middle, and then there's one like the front side where we come in. They're gonna have walls.
It varies from time to time.
Oh, so you're adding
there's
half walls in here.
like here,
Yeah.
and then here. And the purpose for them in general is just so that you have some more cover to kind of run around and just
Yeah.
play around in particular.
So you could have players in here that can actually
Exactly,
face off with
yeah.
each other.
It doesn't, it's not like the perfect size for everybody, but it's
Yeah.
still cover for you to just
Yeah.
be able to move in particular and contest some of these things in general.
When you say half walls, you mean full height, but
They're literally they're like about this size. give or take. They're not
Oh,
that
yeah.
big. They're like relatively small still,
Yeah.
but they're enough for you to play behind and just shoot behind them.
yeah, I think that'd be a good addition.
Yeah, they'll be up. They'll be up though.
Yeah.
They're very good for Elam. They're very good.
Yeah, yeah,
so-
cool.
In team comp in general, when we go to blue at in the end, you'll see some more.
Yeah.
Red's gonna be this way. We're over here. So red base.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let's go over here.
One rule for the Aussies.
Not
One
rapping.
rule that it's only in America, so you can't play in the ramps. However, you can put 1 foot on the ramp,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
different from the rest of the.
This red ramp over here is
Yeah, let's
the
show you
top.
guys the ramp first.
Not high enough to shoot like down.
So this is the annoyance for red base.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't even say-
right.
So, yeah, what people do
Okay.
is
Yeah.
usually the 1 foot is right up against
Yeah.
where the ramp technically starts.
Okay. And what
And
shots
they-
they got? Ooh.
Yeah,
way
you
down.
see why this is super
Yeah.
powerful. And then usually back here, like where the reload
Yep.
area is, usually is dead unless the base is like congested here.
Yeah.
And then this becomes filled, people trying to control
Oh,
this
control
spot.
that spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang. There's actually one of our walls we're talking about. So we have like these little walls like this to be put up. There's
Yeah.
one here as well that's really good for
Oh,
blue,
yeah.
for contesting blue.
Because
as
yeah,
well.
otherwise that was just straight shots and
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ramp spot's really strong because the 1 foot.
Yeah.
You can go pretty far out.
Does it still work, or do you need to consider covering it, or is it even possible to cover it?
what's that?
The shot.
Oh,
or does it?
no,
or
no,
does
no.
it-
So, believe it or not, this is arguably the weakest base here.
Yeah.
No one.
Because how much further it is
Besides,
away.
okay, you know, I'm just gonna say it. Besides Costa Coast, no one's really taken a first here, like in like serious games.
Really?
Yeah. Besides Costa Coast.
No,
Okay.
well, you're thinking before, there was a time, one of the early battle for the forts, we were down 10, 15K. No, it was like 8K, we won by 10 or 15 at red base.
Oh, I need to talk with all of you too.
which
We
team,
have
BSO?
customers
No,
here.
NXT.
Like 3 to 4
when?
minutes. I'd
NXT,
say,
it was like,
Oh, that was ages ago.
2016,
No,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
ages ago.
There's also a news station here
Huh?
doing an
Game
interview with
starts in
Luke,
3.
so we'll have to go back to the Dragon's Den where we're playing Total War.
Let's look at the base then.
Yeah.
real quick.
Okay.
So
Does that
Jason,
mean red dumps a
you have
lot?
about 3
Red team
minutes.
tends to dump.
So the thing is, honestly, is a lot of people don't know how to play the base.
Yeah.
Or how
Okay.
to play. Believe it or not, I think you guys are gonna do well here.
Yeah.
Because you guys will know exactly what to do to stay relevant and score
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, your defense is starving because this is isolated. It's not native to bases, right?
Yeah.
So you guys know exactly what to do. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna go fuck off somewhere, shoot people, play within a range where you can rotate to your base as you need to when
Yeah.
people start showing up.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
really hard to do for them.
Okay. So it's not a simple base, it's complex.
It's actually locally a very complicated base.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it weak is because
Yeah.
teams fall behind here.
If you're
'cause
creative
they're starving.
enough, sure.
Yeah.
It's not that it's hard to defend. It's actually a really good base.
Well, that's why I was wondering about that shot's going to make it easier to defend because you're going to have people putting shots at the doors all
You
the
have to
time.
keep it relevant somehow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to keep it relevant.
Yeah,
Just because
cool.
it's such a weak base right now. But again, that's just because of results. Just a lot of teams don't do well here because of that.
Okay.
I think you guys will figure that out though. You guys will be fine.
Yeah.
This is where people had sex.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly.
This is the Pound Town corner.
This is the alleged Pound Town.
This is
It's
Pound Town.
literally it's just an actual corner that's just over here.
Yeah.
Um,
Is this? Ryan's already requested that he allocated to this region.
This
of
is
the
my
arena.
spot.
I kid you not. Part of me wants to just get rid of all that crap. But
That's why I heard it's Cam that made it.
But the base itself.
Oh, no, that was before Cam. But
Does this little area in here get used a bit? Does this little spot in here get used a bit?
For a crawl, an off angle, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the best spot because
Yeah.
once people know you're in here, they can reflect shots.
Oh, I got the mirror there.
You can angle yourself a little bit to avoid
Right.
it, but if they know you're in there,
migrating.
they'll just sit there and shoot you.
Okay.
Now,
So is there a public
interestingly-
game, is there?
Yeah, interestingly, it looks a lot more cramped on camera than it is.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
It's a little close quarter though. Like the entrance is really close up.
Yeah.
And some people like Luke were just. How do we get out there?
Yeah.
Oh, exit? No, that's.
We are going out the.
Are we going to Dragon's Den?
Yeah.